Do you want to learn how to make very good, nutritious and delicious food? Namaste! So now we are going to prepare a very healthy lunch. It's going to be some peas with some pasta. This is sunflower oil because
what kind of pasta?
Just like whole grain pasta. And the first thing is to put the condiments to regain the strength. So for the peas is going to be cumin, and this is the whole grain cumin, and it's goes first because it's bigger. So this is a thumb rule that it's going to be going all the times. The things that are bigger goes first. And for the pasta is going to be these celery seeds. They're also sweet, and it's going to be important for this heat that we are currently going on here in Albuquerque in the summer. But the seeds of cumin are more hard, so they are going to take a little bit more to get very hot. These celery seeds, they are going to do this very quickly. I'm going with low fire because now I'm not wanting to cook them. We are just heating them, waking them. It's not to toast them, okay? If you have bracts, you can go a little bit to middle temperature of the fire. But if you're just starting to know, it's better to go low temperature so you can start to feel the smell and the noise too, the sound. Look, do you listen? It starts to pop.
Is that the cumin seeds?
Yeah, the cumin seeds is starting to pop. So when the cumin seeds are starting to pop, they are almost ready for the turmeric. Cumin and turmeric are just like the most basic stuff that you have in Ayurveda for everything. Everything you're going to eat have cumin and turmeric, because they help a lot to digest, and they also help you to make your body metabolism strong. So here the cumin seeds are starting to change their color, and they are also starting to release their smell. Okay, they are almost ready. The celery seeds, they are not showing off their smell yet. They are almost there. And when you do this in a hurry, it can be on high fire, but it's always good in Ayurveda to cook with love and easiness, not just like restaurant hurry. So the sound starts to appear, the oil is starting to get more hot, and there is good smell. When we put the turmeric, we are just going to put the turmeric and then the lentils, the peas, the chickpeas, the beans, whatsoever. So I'm going to take it just like to put it very quickly when I use the turmeric. So this is going to be like for 2-3 people. So I'm using 4 hands. I have 4 hands and a little bit. Do you feel the smell there? It's getting more. And now we have to take care not to roast it toast it so much. This is the beginning, is the part that you have to be nearby the stove. But after that, it's much more easy. So now we are going to put the turmeric there. And then when we put the turmeric, it's going to be just like almost in the same time we are going to put this is like one tablespoon. When turmeric is grounded, you can use only the heat of that it was already in the pan, but you shouldn't be so worried about. It's just not to put it to boil. Okay, so I'm going to put just like 1 second here. It's going to release its power, and when I start to feel a different aroma in the air, okay, I felt it's very quick. And then we put the peas, and the peas are going to be a little bit cooked, not so much, just a little bit. When they start to change their color, we put the water. And the celery they're still sleeping. They're not showing off too much. The idea is that this is going to be cooked till the end, and the water we are not going to take it out. It's going just to absorb and make it foam. You feel now there is a different smell in the air. It's turmeric. It's like mustard. It seems a little bit like mustard, and it's getting the peas are getting more colorful. Do you see the smell is different? Now it's coming with turmeric. We don't need to cook them. Now take care. This is not so safe to do. So you go away and you put it slowly. Okay? Just that, because it can be hot. And now that this part is done, we are going to put a little bit of salt and also the bay leaves. You can put just like 1 bay leaf for each person, more or less. It's a good this size that it's not so big. 1, 2 bay leaves. They are easy substitute for hing. Hing is asafoetida, and they are very important to make the digestibility of these beans to be more soft and easy to digest, more light.
What was the substitute for?
For asafoetida, hing. Hing is a condiment that we don't use in the Western countries. This is the water. Okay, now it's very hot, the oil boiling. We have put the celery seeds there, and also I'm going to put a little bit of ground nutmeg, just a little bit, because it's grounding, and it's good for Vata and Pitta. The same as the turmeric, we don't need to boil it so much. And now we are going to take the pasta and put it here. When we put the pasta, it's going to be just like half of this standard size. we are going to do the same as we did with the peas. And when I did this, I removed from the fire or the heat, because we don't want the nutmeg to be taking so much heat. And now I'm just like doing gentle spreading of the mixture, so all the macaroni, all the pasta gets the same flavor. Till now the fire is not hot, not high fire, it's only medium fire. And now that the oil is spread over the pasta, we're going to put some water in the same way we did with the lentils. The lentils, the peas goes first because they take a little bit more time to cook. So again, long arm, low water. If you go slow like this, there's no problem.
Right.
But if you go just like once, it can explode a little bit. So by the time you get the amount of water, and if you need to put a little bit more water, there is no problem. Okay, now we go for the vegetables. So now we are going to put a little bit of rock salt. This is rose. In Ayurveda we don't use so much sea salt because it aggravates a lot of pitta and kapha. We use this kind of salt that it's more easily digested, and it doesn't create so much stress in our circulation. We don't need to use so much salt in Ayurveda because we have a lot of condiments that are making it tasty. Okay, salt, if you put a little bit, it enhances the tastes of other stuff. If you use so much, you can't feel the taste of other stuff. Okay, so since in our traditional Western kitchen we don't use so much the other condiments, we need a lot of salt. In Brazil we use a lot of onion and garlic. But in Ayurveda only salt, garlic and onion is so poor. We can use a lot of stuff. There is so much richness in condiments that we can use, so it's not needed to be restricted in that way. So this part of the major stuff of the food, it's going to be cooked, while we are going to cook now the things that are more quicker, the vegetables that is going to complement the meal. But this takes a little bit longer, and we are going on low fire for the...
Do you ever use onion for garlic? Do you ever do
Yeah, in Ayurveda, garlic and onion we can use as a specific medicines. If we use every time garlic and onion, in Brazil we usually do, this is very stressful for our physiology, because they are so strong that we shouldn't be using them in a way that it's so liberal. We have to use it when our immune system is not okay, when we're with too much mucus and this kind of stuff.
So is it for something that you would use for when you're...
Yeah, it's possible. You can take care of your health by online counseling. Namaste.